Hey, welcome back. If you're new here, my name is Erika Bell. I'm a professional home organizer. Please don't forget to subscribe if you want all the organizing content. I occasionally do lifestyle stuff and travel content as well, so hit subscribe now. Let's get right to it. These are 6 easy win organizing projects. These are the projects when you are short on time or maybe short on motivation, right? Easy things to get done, but you'll feel very accomplished. Okay, number 1 is going to be purge. Purge something. You can pick the place, okay? Maybe it's starting to purge your clothes. Maybe it's starting to purge your pantry. You pick the place, and then you're gonna decide what stays and what goes. Deciding what stays and what goes is one of the first steps of getting your things together, getting your life together, and it's one of the first steps of really getting organized, right? So technically one of my biggest steps is like take everything out. But for this situation, if we're just gonna be purging, we just want minimal effort here, right? We just wanna go through the things. Let's take your closet, for example, your clothes. Just go through your items. I'm not even gonna have you pull them all the way out this time, okay? Just go through them one by one, and you just pull out the things that are gonna go. You're gonna sell those items, you're gonna donate them, you're gonna give them to a friend, get them out of your closet. You're gonna feel instantly better even after doing that, okay? And it's not as big of a project as going through all the steps of organizing, but you're still gonna have that big win, and you're still one step closer to getting fully organized in that space. All right, number 2 is gonna be your linen closet or closets. If you're blessed with more than one, maybe you have a little bit more homework this time. All right, I have had so many clients lately that need help with their linen closets. I don't know if it's just summertime and the kids are home making forts, and so they're pulling out sheets, or maybe you're having more guests, and so you're just kind of pulling everything out, using more towels, going to the beach, going to the pool. But our linen closets are in shambles, y'all. Like, they have just been crazy lately. Totally fine, but now, like, let's do a little regroup on them, okay? We are gonna go through a full organizing project with this, okay? But hopefully it's not that big of a job. If you have multiple ones, just start with one, it's okay. Maybe by the time you finish one, you'll be motivated to do the other. But I do want you to pull out everything, and I want you to match up your sets, okay? So we want to see what kind of towel sets we have, especially bedding. You know, bedding is the really big one. I like to organize my bedding by full sheet sets, okay? So that makes the most sense to me. I've also seen people put pillowcases in one stack, put fitted sheets on another stack. Again, to me, I use it as a full set at once, right? When I have guests over, I want to pull the full bedding for my guests in my guest room and know exactly what I'm getting. So if it's easier, you can put all of those sheets in the matching pillowcase. Then it's boom, stacked up in one thing, in one pillowcase, ready to go. You just grab that and all of your stuff is good to go. But if you would rather sort by, like I said, pillowcase, fitted sheet, you know, all of that, and that's okay too. Whatever is gonna work for you. But I know that we just need to go through our linens. Let's go ahead. The towels that are grimy and gross, super stained, that you're embarrassed to give to a guest or embarrassed to take to the pool, let's go ahead and donate those to the animal shelter. Donate those to, you know, wherever you like to donate your stuff. The animal shelters are almost always looking for towels and sheets and stuff like that for their animals. It's a great place to donate those things. Let's see which ones need to go, and then just make sure we have these full sets. And maybe if we don't have full bedding sets and we just keep getting annoyed that we don't have that full set, let's get rid of that whole thing then. You know, so it's like one time if you use the mismatched sheet, then they're like forever unorganized, right? So let's just regroup them. And even, you know, if you have certain sheets that go in a guest room, it's fine if you want to put those sheets in your guest room. So that way you're not, okay, which sheets were it that went on this or went on that, you know, and then it takes the guessing out of it. If you don't have room in your guest room or in your kids' rooms or in your room for those, of course, use your linen closet. That's what it's for. And you can make labels. Maybe you put a label, even if you don't have a label maker, it's fine. a piece of tape on the shelf or on that bedding that says guest room, king sheets, however works for you, but let's start getting those linen closets back together. All right, number 3, when is the last time you have gone through your junk drawer? I did this recently because I had to. I accidentally spilled a cup of coffee. My drawer was open. So naturally I had to take everything out, clean everything. But it was such a nice blessing in disguise, if you will, because my junk drawer was getting a little crazy. And I don't know when the last time you did it for yourself, but it's another easy win. Pull everything out, just kind of group everything together. I got rid of so many pens. I donated so many pens because I'm like, every time I was, trying to open or close a drawer, they're hitting or just getting in the way. It's like, I don't need 50,000 pens, right? So get rid of the stuff that you don't need, the stuff that you don't want, group it back together by type, and you are good to go. Even if you don't have official dividers that you have bought somewhere, use a shoebox lid, use a food storage container for your paper clips. Find what you have around your house, and I promise you, you will be able to find something that will work in that junk drawer to keep things a little bit more put together, a little bit more organized, a little bit tidier. All right, you are going to start on your kids' toys. If you don't have kids, skip to the next one. Just start, okay? I know that for many people, the kids' areas are a big headache and a big hassle. That's why I'm saying just start. Even if you just do one basket of theirs, one bin of theirs, or maybe you want this to be one of those areas that you just start purging. You're not even organizing, you're just looking at some of the toys and you're pulling out the things that they don't use. Donate them to a local daycare. Donate them wherever you like to donate things, right? Give them away at a mom's group. A little bit in this situation goes a long way, I promise you, okay? Just start on their toys. And you can decide whether or not you want them to do it with you, okay? So I have sometimes where my clients' children will be a part of the process because they're kind of open to deciding, yes, I do want to give that to another kid who can use it. No, I don't want to. You have to decide what is best for your situation, because then I have some kids who never can help because they're just too attached, or once they see it, they'll want to play with it. And if your kids are like that, if they're still playing with every single thing, but it's just overwhelming you, then you need to look into some kind of toy rotation system. You keep some toys in a chest, in a closet, in extra containers in your garage, wherever, and then you just aim to rotate those toys every couple months. Their toys will seem new. You will have to do less shopping, but they won't all be out at once, and they won't be overwhelming you, and they won't be overwhelming your children. If children have too many things to play with, they do get overwhelmed. And then it's a bigger mess for them to clean up or for you to have to argue with them about. So look into that. If you guys have questions about any of this, leave them in the comments. Happy to help any way I can. So then number 5 is going to be your fridge. Whoo, dog. Okay, a fridge is one of those that we often forget, honestly, I think. We just kind of deal with things as is. But like, when is the last time you really kind of took everything out, wiped it down, gave it like a clean slate, got rid of all the just stuff that you're not using or stuff that's old? Do that. I promise you it really shouldn't take you that long. One investment I would say for your fridge, if you are constantly feeling kind of like it's cluttered, like you can't find things, like things are going bad easily, would be a Lazy Susan. I'll link to another video I did on all these ways that you can use Lazy Susans. It's literally one of my favorite pieces to use in organizing because it's so versatile, and it's great in a fridge. Things get shoved back to the back of that top shelf. Put a little Lazy Susan for all your condiments or whatever, that's kind of getting lost in the abyss of the fridge, okay? Again, let me know if you have any questions. And number 6 is your laundry room. If you have a grand laundry room, a big space, then maybe you're gonna aim to just start on it, okay? Just start. Get rid of those cleaning supplies you haven't used, or those rags that you don't need that many of. Just start. But if you have a smaller laundry room, mine's not big. Mine's not very big at all. So I could easily do this in an afternoon, easily do this within an hour, probably, maybe less. Just kind of going through and giving it a little, you're probably just tidying it. There may not be that many things in your laundry room, if it is a smaller laundry room, that you really need to get rid of, but just kind of piecing it back together. Let's, put all those cleaning supplies, if that's where you house them, in a container, so it's grab and go when you need them. Or again, I mentioned we keep our rags in there, so maybe you refold them so they look a little nicer. Maybe all the clothes that have been hanging in there forever that you keep forgetting to put away, I'm guilty too, put them away. That shirt that you're like, where's that bed? It may be still in your laundry room. All right, so maybe we just tidy that section up. But anyways, these are just 6 things, easy wins, hopefully minimal effort for you, won't take up a lot of brain space, but you're going to get a lot of bang for your buck. You're going to feel really good after doing them. So let me know which one or which ones you're going to do this week. And I can't wait to cheer you on. Thanks so much for watching. I'll see you soon.